Hit them decide, come and wicked and wise. Hit them decide, rock the side. Hit them decide, come and versatile. Hit them decide, rock the side. Hit them decide, come and wicked and wise. Hit them decide, rock the side. Hit them decide, come and versatile. Hit them decide, rock the side. Hit them decide, come and wicked and wise. Hit them decide, rock the side. Hit them decide, come and versatile.
Hanging by a thread, hung up on all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. Don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living. Yeah, yeah. The pressure inside was building. I felt under attack, and now my mind's attacked, and I've chosen my path. I've chosen my path. Oh, what's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. Upside down. Upside down.
I'm Jim Ryan, President and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment, and welcome to the PlayStation Showcase. At PlayStation, we believe in pushing boundaries and setting the benchmark for creativity and excellence in entertainment. We always love the opportunity to speak directly with our community. The new technology in PS5 enables development teams to build more exciting, immersive, and compelling worlds, showcasing their creative vision as storytellers. We've never been more grateful for the PlayStation community. So thank you for allowing us time to share some significant updates and brand new content. So without further ado, let's look at some new and amazing games.
Peace is a lie. That is what the Sith believe. They promise power. Now they wield it. We face the greatest Sith in generations. They must be stopped.
Let's see what it's all about. This actually looks good. Wow, that looks good. that looks good. That looks nice. That definitely looks nice. Oh. I'm not a big fan of Japanese games, but that looks good. Like, let me turn this thing a bit more. I think that's better. I think that's a lot better. Alright, turn it up. I'm not quite sure where to go. What kind of temptation though?
여긴 지하철역이야. 사람들을 태우고 거미줄처럼 도시를 누비던
Wow. He's gorgeous. That character is gorgeous. I ain't gonna play. She is gorgeous. I think I'll just play the game just because she's gorgeous. I think that's something the West kind of forgot about, to make your female characters look gorgeous. Like, for the most part, the West has ruined the design of female characters. It's terrible.
마더스피어의 구원을 아직 기다리고 있는 거야.
이브 조심해. 전방에서 뭔가 곧 무너지겠어.
뭐 살살 가고 놀았지.
It's like a wow factor, man. Oh damn. Is this coming out on PS5 only? I really want to know. Is this only coming out on PS5? Because that would suck. This looks cool. Wow. Colors, beauty. Oh. I think what it makes a lot of people upset about female characters in video games is just because they're not gorgeous anymore. Like, female characters cannot be gorgeous anymore.
이브, 저건 알파 네이티브야.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh, 2K. Oh no, not 2K.
Washes over the land. Dun, dun, dun. Dragon Lord has returned.
Oh, okay. Telltale graphics.
of heroes can't stop me.
Who's ready to rickety roleplay? Spoiler.
Oh,
Is he
this. The Borderlands spin-off. I didn't find it very fun or interesting in the when they showed it at E3. I thought it was super boring, lackluster at best. But if it's co-op, I will get it and find some people to play it with. To be honest, if it's co-op, I will get it and play it on my Twitch.
You know, some of you may be asking, Tina, why are there guns in a fantasy world? And I am just so glad you asked, because shut up your face and get shooting!
Oh, so that it is co-op. That's great. It is co-op, so that's great. That's lovely. That it is co-op, because I wouldn't manage if it wasn't co-op, to be honest. I would not feel properly well. I'm happy it's co-op. Graphically, it's...
You ready, newbie?
Time for character sheets, baby! Alright, trailer over. No end credit scene here. This ain't no super duper hero movie.
Yeah, that was fine, but that's something we already knew. I think the only thing new I saw was a Japanese game. Asian game. I don't know if it's Japanese or what. But a game that came from Asia. It was a very beautiful game. I like it. I liked it. Square Enix! No, not the Marvel game.
I'll let you in on a secret, but I'm a pretty big deal. Real big deal. We are getting out of this city, Homer. I promise we'll go somewhere that loves cats. No more fights. Clean air. Bright skies.
Is this the thing with like the famous actress, I believe? Well, I know it's somebody who is like friends with Michael B. Jordan or something. Not Michael. Not B. Mike. What? Is it Michael B. Jordan? Yeah. The guy from that played Killmonger in Black Panther. I know somebody who knows him is playing this character. Wow. She's playing, but I don't know if it's an actor. If she's a big actor, but I guess if to know him, you have to be decently big.
Who's there?
And technically not Earth. Well, not what you would call Earth, anyway.
I swear to God, asshole, show yourself.
Show myself. I've shown.
Where are you?
Right here, at the end of your arm. Oh, hello, yes.
Okay, so let me get this straight. I'm somewhere that's not what I would call Earth. I'm seeing freaking dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a cop. Did I just do that?
We did.
I just moved it with my freaking mind! Yeah, okay, that is something I do now. I do magic, kill jacked up beasts, I'll probably fly next.
No, you're just being ridiculous.
Oh, that's too far. Good to know there's a line. Our land suffers.
Something looks wrong on the character model.
Special. You're the one that's planning on facing off with Sylar.
Tanta Sylar is the strongest and most formidable of all the Tantas.
The character model seemed off.
You will be doing our land a great service by killing her.
Wow. It looks like a pretty good game though. Graphically, it's very beautiful. It's different. Forsaken. It's different. It is different, and I think I will play different.
Demon. I am the one you seek. The one and only Tanta Sylar.
Tanta Sylar. Ooh. Spring 2022. Probably gonna get delayed. But it's glad to see Square Enix doing other stuff.
Decades, Team Rainbow has been the shield against the worst global threats imaginable.
Is this the virus thing?
Hostage situations, biological weapons.
Also another thing that we saw at E3.
But now, we face the greatest terror.
Yeah, we saw this at
our
E3.
world has ever known.
I love sometimes how Sony just take things that we've seen already and package it back and say, hey guys, here's our showcase to show you stuff you already saw already at E3. Wow, Sony. I think the ultimate they saw was Japanese, the Asian game, and Forsaken, because we didn't see much of Forsaken. At least I didn't see much of Forsaken at E3, but we saw a good amount of this at E3, even gameplay. So I don't know why they're showing this again. It just seemed unnecessary to me, to be honest, to be showing something we already seen already, and very rudimental.
As one. Together, we enter the unknown. Together, we fight for our future. And no one will be left behind.
I'm very sure no one will be left behind. Why would you show that again? I don't know.
It's coming for me. Whatever you do, don't go out in the dark. Stay in the light.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less.
Alice?
Okay.
Alice? My wife Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Winter.
Last night I woke up to a nightmare. I was missing a week. What had happened to me?
You died, sir. You very
I
much
squeezed the
died.
flashlight like my life depended on it. With it, I could save myself. I could save Alice.
Alright, so I have this game, but I haven't played it as yet.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you.
So what they're doing? So it's a remaster? Cause I'm not buying a game I already own.
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
You better be a part 2. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's a remastered. It's a remastered instead of a... Okay. Give it. Anything new? Is this just the Japanese game with the... I don't know. I think it's Japanese. God damn. The horror vibes, some serious shit.
What was that?
There remains work yet undone. Critical work. People always decry the truth when forced to face it. Still your fear. I will be her salvation.
Mari!
The time is nigh. The world rests on the precipice of transformation.
One thing with games like these, some places like Japan, Asia, Japan, China, it's over Asia overall, they seem to be oozing with creativity. Oozing. Cause that was a fresh game right there. I like that one. I won't be playing it because it looked like a horror vibe, and I don't do well in a horror game. So, but it looks good. It looks good. I like it. I like it. But I still don't know where we have the showcase though. Oh, Marvel! It's the Guardians of the Galaxy game. I know it is the Guardians of the Galaxy game.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes. Another thing that we have seen already. Let's go. So pumped. Who's this dude?
The matriarch wishes to share it with you. United in the light of belief, all suffering, all grief will end. Oh! Ah! Ah! What's wrong with you?
Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Cease this at once.
Fine. Cosmo! How you doing, buddy?
Grand Unifier Raker, leader of the Church of Truths.
During that ritual with the priest, they kept talking about a promise.
It was like they were drinking funky juice or something.
Or joined the cult.
So let us investigate for you.
Always catch, Peter Quill, and not fun kind with Bob.
Hey, World Mind, long time no see.
The current probability of defeating the
Universal Church of Truth is
0.3%.
Is that bad? It sounds bad.
It is.
I hope you've got one hell of a speech plan, Peter.
That makes two of us. Follow me!
You know YouTube is gonna want us to cut everything out. There's one thing I hate with games these days. They're very much using copyrighted music all the bloody time.
You have proven yourselves unworthy, and you must be destroyed.
And such it is. I'm gonna cut the show. You might not even get in this section the longevity version, because after the end of this year,
The Milano's on her way. Thanks, bud.
one thing though, it's not really that funny. The jokes are flat. I don't find it funny. I personally don't. And again, I'm a very hard person when it comes down to comedy to sell on. So, but for now, it's very flat for me. Gordon's Galaxy jokes. Vampires. Ooh. Is this Vampire Masquerade Ball or something? This looks cool. What is this game? It looks good, but what is it?
Welcome to the Eon program. Picture
Okay.
your perfect you.
Oh yeah, that Deathloop.
Your fashion.
Another E3 that we've seen. Another one we have already seen at E3.
Your esteemed visionaries believe the only thing missing from Black Reach is you.
The Visionaries. 8 geniuses who painted up a prison and named it Freedom. Locked us all in one repeating day. Their eternity. An endless party that you can never leave.
I am a storm rolling.
The copyrighted music. There you go. I'm gonna
Place
be
is
struggling
supposed
with
to
this
be
video.
unforgettable. A bunch of spaced out science nerds, brainwashed cultists flinging bombs, whatever these guys are doing, all spewing Eon's bullshit. So how come I don't remember shit? This Party Island hangover is not my thing. My thing is answers. Who are these people? What do they want with me? And why is she always one step ahead?
She was one
Come
step
on,
ahead.
Colt. You gotta put this together.
Oh my god.
Somebody built this place. Somebody's sending me these messages from the future, the past, whenever. And some jackass wrecked every plane out here. Is this a contest for them? Some type of experiment? How does this time loop work? Does anybody remember? Why is everyone wearing a mask? What the other way notes anymore? Who am I?
Colt, I want you to remember. I want you to remember why you came here.
Huh. Is that? Damn, I look good.
I let him fight
Imagine
again, though.
myself a way out. Gonna break this time loop before it breaks me.
Okay. That was okay. But as I said, we've seen this at E3 already. Nothing new. We knew this was coming. To what else? To what end? They showed nothing a while ago. I just said coming in November. Come on, guys, get it together. Show me something. I heard people talking about like probably God of War. I don't think there will be any God of any wars. None. None whatsoever. No fight. Oh dear Jesus. Oh dear Jesus. The heights of video games. This looks good though. Fun and joke aside, the graphics are actually good. Like, ignore the art style, the bloom effect, and It looks good. I like the colors. Pops. But I guess it's just not my thing. What's the point? It's different, and we didn't see it at. We did not see it at E3, so that's good. Another new one, and it's different. Not my style, but different. It's different. Like it looks. Not my style, same way though. We're not changing to you. It's not my style. Okay. Let's see what's up. PlayStation Studios. Okay.
The biggest pirate treasure of all time is within our grasp.
Gaming experiences for PS5, and we're only just getting started. As you'll see today with the lineup of exclusive games coming for PlayStation Studios, we're going to continue to drive innovation, advance gaming, while always embracing the legacy of PlayStation and creating games that matter. Games that you're not going to find anywhere else. Enjoy.
Oh my god, the Uncharted. Oh dear, they did. Niggas did. Sorry. Dudes did. Woo. That one was 2 heavy ones right there. 2 heavy ones. Oh my god. You know what's funny? If they brought back Hugh Jackman to voice Wolverine in the video game. Oh, dude. That would be something else. Gran Turismo Sports. I'm not big a fan of car games. I don't like car games, so all that. There's no knocking car games or anything. They're very good games. I just personally don't like it. I don't. That much. Oh, chic. Hey. Waking up in a city that I love, I feel myself and going crazy. Yes, I ever went before, I'm almost dead. Everybody keeps on saying that I'm living my best life. But driving through the cruising through the city all the time. I feel like I'm 25. I'm spending my dime, I'm going high. Everybody keeps on saying I'm going low, but I'm never going slow. You can't ever stop my rise, cause I'm always grinding like every single time night. Okay, that was whack, but I'm enjoying myself. I can't wait for me for when I'm a big streamer. Wow. I completely enjoy it. It's like I completely enjoy it. It's one thing when you're not doing on camera reaction. It takes a lot more emoting in the voice to actually get the point across. I wonder what does it take to become a voice actor. I might do that. Might. Oh my god. Another PlayStation Studios. Who shall we expect? Alright, so this is Modern Society.
For as long as I can remember, I have looked for an equal. One who could push me.
I was thinking Spidey.
One who could surprise me.
Oh, a team-up game.
One who could even beat me. Yet all I found is
Ivan the Hunter. Craven the Hunter, not Ivan. Craven the Hunter.
One of you finally give me what I desire.
That's like Craven the Hunter. I know it's him, you know.
Yes. We will.
Oh! 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 Insomniac, you're busy. Insomniac, you're busy. I see you busy. So you're doing Wolverine. You got Spider-Man 2. Wow. Venom. I would not expect Venom. I would not have expected Venom. And to be honest, I would not expect Spider-Man 2 either. Oh, but okay. Who's next? Oh, God of War. God of War. I wonder if they're gonna release God of War, the first one on PC.
Pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
Come in. What in all yarn speed that happened to him?
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
War is not the only way.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No!
Ooh.
You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you a calm and reasonable person?
Thor! He's not gonna kill Thor, is he? Don't kill Thor. Kill everybody except Thor. Do not kill Thor.
Panic does nothing. Harness it. Let it serve you.
I think this is coming this year. They're showing a lot of it. Bro getting paid. Respect.
And that was the PlayStation Showcase. We've got more info and updates coming right now. And I'm in fact joined by no less than PlayStation Studios head Herman Hulst. Herman, really strong showing here from PlayStation Studios tonight, including an awesome new look at GT7 and finally a release date.
GT7 is coming in March, and I don't think fans are going to be disappointed with what Yamauchi-san and Polyphony have been working on. And what we're doing with GT7 is we're pulling from the entire history of the franchise, taking some of the best features into GT7. GT campaign, arcade missions, all that good stuff.
Alright, so I'm not too fond of this, so I'm gonna get some water and leave you guys with this. Because I'm not really too interested in GT Grand Theft.
You feel the roads, the pull and the weight of the different cars. I'll tell you, the one thing that I personally really liked is the braking variations through the adaptive triggers. That really kind of makes you feel like you're an incredible racer, and for me that's great.
Great to hear that about GT7. I can't wait to play that, but I also really wanted to talk about Insomniac. I mean, this is a studio that is absolutely on fire the last year, maybe 18 months with Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Ratchet and Clank, A Rift Apart, and now two big reveals tonight in the form of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Marvel's Wolverine. It's kind of a shock. You work really closely with Insom, Herman, so what can you tell us about just why Insom gets so fired up about the Marvel Universe?
I mean, Sid, you said it. Insomniac are on fire. They've been just so productive. And I think the team in Insomniac, they're really always challenging themselves to raise the bar with their approach to storytelling and craftsmanship. And it's really evident in the consistently high quality of games that they've been delivering over the years.
They have delivered
I think on top of that, they really prize collaboration amongst their team.
They have delivered
And that
consistently.
collaboration that also extends to the way that they work with other PlayStation teams, but also their work with their great partners at Marvel. And that collaboration resulted in the amazing first 2 Marvel Spider-Man games. And I know that Insomniac are extremely excited to be further expanding the universe into Marvel Spider-Man 2 now. And they're also going to be raising the bar again, you know, in terms of immersion, action, visual fidelity. I think Marvel Spider-Man 2 will be a spectacular showpiece for gaming. And they're also so thrilled to then bring gamers an emotional and a suspenseful journey into Marvel's Wolverine. I think that PlayStation fans are really going to be in for a treat over the next few years.
Very cool, very exciting times, and on multiple fronts.
Very exciting.
Tonight, we also got our first big look at God of War Ragnarok. Herman, what can you tell us about where Santa Monica Studio is going with this one?
That was pretty good
You know,
too, actually.
like many of the fans, I'm personally really invested in the relationship between Kratos and Atreus. We got to see in the trailer that there's some real tension brewing between them as Ragnarok approaches. So, you know, I can't wait for players to see how that relationship between them evolves. And you gotta trust me when I say that Santa Monica Studio have prepared quite a few twists and turns for players as they set up the finale of the Norse saga in God of War Ragnarok.
We're going to get an update on God of War Ragnarok from Santa Monica Studio here in just a moment. But before you go, Herman, I wanted to get your take on Horizon Forbidden West. Now, we've learned that this one is coming out in February. I am sure that by this point you have played it. So what has jumped out to you? What can you tell us about the game?
I've had a chance to play the game on PS4 and PS5, and it looks great on both. For PS5, the level of detail on Aloy, her kids, her lighting, it's just exceptional. Even more amazing because the environments have so much going on too. From the ruins of San Francisco to those new underwater areas, everything just looks breathtaking. And it loads really fast because of the SSD. Plus, the combat in the game offers so much variety. It's all based on player choice. There's so many cool weapons and tools, and when you combine these together, that comes in really handy when you're dealing
Only
with the
if you release on PC same time.
PS5, the haptic feedback
I would
on
be
the
very
controller, I think in my mind really
I would be
adds
very happy.
to the experience, you know, when you're
So I guess
firing
2 years from now,
arrows
we'll see.
and the other ammo. You know, the team at Guerrilla, I know them so well. I'm super proud of them. They're creating something incredibly special. And I just can't wait for gamers to get the next chapter of Aloy's adventure in their hands.
Thanks for the update, Herman. We're joined now by Eric and Corey from Santa Monica Studio. And I wanted to check in with you two on the big announce we saw just a few minutes ago, God of War Ragnarok. We finally got our first big look at it. And actually, Eric, I wanted to start with you. You've been involved with every single God of War, including 2018's God of War. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct, Sid. I've been with the studio since 2004 in many different capacities, working with both Santa Monica and Randy at Dawn on the God of War franchise. And I don't know why, but they thought it'd be a good idea to say, hey, do you want to direct this one? And so that's what I'm doing. I'm directing God of War Ragnarok, or as Corey likes to call it, never heard of it. So that's the update on that.
So Eric, why the shift in leadership on God of War Ragnarok?
It's always been a tradition here at Santa Monica to change the directors across the games. You know, we've had really good success with that. Corey's been the only repeat director, and, you know, rightfully so. He's pretty damn good at what he does. So that's kind of what it is.
The important thing for us is to be able to kind of get a fresh perspective each time, but also, you know, a fresh pair of legs in the sense that you're really exhausted at the end of finishing one of these things. So you got to con somebody else into doing it, like him.
So Eric, what aesthetics or themes sort of resonate with you as a creative? I mean, I guess what I'm getting at is like, how do you see yourself leaving your fingerprints on God of War Ragnarok?
It's kind of the designer in me wants to answer one way, but as a director, you have to answer a different way. I think you have to learn how to jettison your own profession when you switch over to the director's role, which I'm sure Corey can understand. I mean, he kind of animated a little bit on God of War 2, and we kind of had to throw it all out, except for that sneaky backflip that Kratos has never done again that we left in. But that's the perk of being the director, I guess. But, you know, from my point of view, like, we want to tell a very heartfelt and epic story as, you know, a father and son go on a journey, and they kind of struggle with holding on to stuff and letting go of things. You know, it's a very difficult kind of human condition that we all deal with. And we kind of want to arrive at that by taking like slices of life or family, you know, drama, if you will, and kind of juxtapose that against big Norse backdrop. And, you know, at the end, we just want to have an ending that feels very, you know, surprising yet inevitable based on all those things. But it's kind of, you know, I'm from the Midwest, so like slice of life, very common, mundane things are just as interesting as big world events. And so we try to collide those things together to, you know, make an experience that's very worthy of the God of War name.
So with the game officially being called God of War Ragnarok, I guess it doesn't take a genius to think that perhaps Ragnarok factors into this game in some manner. Can you confirm that, Eric?
Yeah, I mean, you can't call the game God of War Ragnarok and not have Ragnarok happen in the game. So, you know, it's going to happen. We're going to cap off the Norse series with it. And I think Chris Judge said it best in the announced trailer last year. Prepare yourselves.
The last game ended with a teaser of sorts for Thor. And I just got to know, was that Thor's voice we heard in the trailer just a few minutes ago?
That was definitely Thor's voice that we heard in the trailer. Thor is being played by Ryan Hurst, which you might know him from Sons of Anarchy. He played Opie, one of my favorite characters ever. And we're just delighted to have him come play in the God of War sandbox. And his take on Thor and our take visually on Thor is very different than the hunky Australian you might know. You know, he's much closer to the Norse mythology version. You know, he's this big, burly, almost hedonistic man-child, red hair, you know, left-handed, just a little off kilter than the Thor that a lot of people know right now. So I can't wait for people to experience more of that when the game's done.
We also heard the name Odin in tonight's trailer. So I imagine if we're going to experience Ragnarok, Odin's going to have to play a pretty big role here, right?
Definitely. I mean, Odin is the all-father of all the realms, so he's going to show up when Ragnarok happens. We're very, very happy to have Mr. Richard Schiff come on to play Odin for us. You may know him as Toby from The West Wing. This was one that we never thought was going to happen. It was like kind of a shot in the dark, and he got back to us, and we walked him around the mocap volume, and he was just like, I've never done anything like this before. Let's do it. And so the kind of rest is history. So I can't wait for people to experience that and see how he factors in. And it's a very different take, again, much like Thor. You know, he's like a old man who's just kind of busy with his own things and doing whatever he wants. And he doesn't live in a castle or anything like that. So it's again, a different take, kind of what we do. We just take what's known and curveball it a little bit and, you know, make it special.
We also saw a couple of new characters tonight. So what can you tell us about them?
Are you talking about the little squid? Oh no, you're talking about Tyr, the big guy. Yeah, he's the Norse God of War. And Kratos and Atreus have finally found him. We talked a lot about him in 2018, so we were like, well, we might as well show him to the people. And then the last character we saw at the trailer, you know, like with the little wink and smile from Angrboda, she's one of the last remaining giants, and her story is pretty amazing and how it fits into the world of God of War. Tyr is being played by Ben Prendergast, who's been completely absorbed in the role, even though he is not a giant as Tyr is. And then Angrboda is being played by Leia de Leon Hayes, who's a complete treasure on set. She's been amazing. Watching her chemistry with the other characters has been amazing, and she's one of the last giants that's living. So we have those characters and a few more. You know, there's a lot of different monsters you saw in there, and there's been so many talented people at the studio building this trailer and putting it together. I just want to give a shout out to the team. I love you guys. You know, I wish you could be here doing this interview with me. I wish you were all behind me right now at the studio. That would have been completely amazing. And, you know, lastly, to our fans, we have a saying at the studio that we are fans of our fans, and I cannot wait to watch all the tweets, the messages, the reaction videos that you guys put out, and our team to be able to take that into heart and just get excited and hyped, and then use that to push us through to finish the game for you guys. So thank you very much.
Now, Corey, we haven't heard a whole lot out of you here tonight. So now that we know you're not directing God of War Ragnarok, I was hoping maybe you could give us a little clue about what you may or may not be working on next.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You'd like me to just spill the beans and tell you everything that's going on right now. We're actually doing a bunch of stuff. It's really exciting, all the things that we're doing, and you're tempted to know what is this, but I don't really have anything I can talk about right now specifically, mostly because we're really focused on God of War Ragnarok, that I am incredibly excited that I finally understand that that's what everyone was saying, God of War Ragnarok. I was way off. I was thinking it was something else that they were talking about. I think we'll wait to get any deeper into anything else until later. We'll talk again, Sid.
All right. Well, thank you, Corey, and thank you, Eric. And next up, we have Ryan Treadwell. He's the lead producer at Aspire. And wouldn't you know, just a little while ago, we got the announcement of a remake for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So, Ryan, I guess my question is this like a remaster of the original game, or what's going on here?
It's so much more, Sid. This is a complete remake of this beloved Star Wars story. For Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake, we are rebuilding from the ground up while maintaining that integrity of story and character from the original.
So Ryan, how much of a remake are we talking about here? I mean, is this updating some graphics, adding some higher resolution modes?
You know, the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is a true classic and one of our favorite Star Wars stories ever. We want to honor that original story and make it as impactful for players today. In terms of the visuals, we have an opportunity to present this story with a much higher level of fidelity than was possible in the past, while making sure that we're being authentic to what players loved about that original game.
So we know Aspire from bringing classic Star Wars games to modern consoles, but this is a much bigger project than anything the studio's tackled before. So what can you tell me about the team behind the game?
You're absolutely right. While Aspire has enjoyed a great relationship with Lucasfilm Games through our work bringing classic Star Wars games to new audiences on modern platforms, this project is on a completely different level to anything we have done before. That's why we knew we had to assemble the right team to do this project justice. We put together a team full of industry veterans from fan-favorite RPGs, even including the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. It has been a really rewarding experience to assemble such a talented team to bring back an epic game. Of course, we're also working closely with the amazing teams at PlayStation and Lucasfilm Games. Together, we couldn't be more excited about what we'll be able to show you in the future. All of us are, of course, huge Star Wars fans too. One of the nice parts about building a team to make a big Star Wars game is the ability to instantly bond with all the new people over your favorite aspects of Star Wars. We all have different Star Wars memorabilia behind us in every call, and it always sparks up a good conversation.
All right, thanks, Ryan. Very exciting stuff, and I'm definitely dying to see more of that one.
Thank you, Sid. It will be some time before we're ready to show more, but we're very excited about being able to reveal more in the future.
All right, and that's it for our show. You can catch up on all the big news on PlayStation.blog and check out all the trailers from tonight's PlayStation Showcase on YouTube. Thanks for watching.
PlayStation.
Well, I guess. Yes. What's left to say? I really enjoyed the NF music out. I really enjoy the Wolverine showcase. I really enjoy that. We're not going into it, so we're just gonna head over to Google basically and look up some of the stuff they talk about, because I see they mention at least in this showcase it wasn't a completely waste of time. I think they should have waited to get everything together and then showed off the Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West gameplay in this, but that's just me personally. Experiencing Marvel. Well, I need to turn on my fan. Marvel's Wolverine. Okay. Okay. Marvel's Wolverine game. I think that was a completely surprise. I did not expect that I want a tool to come. I was expecting more like Spider-Man 2, whatever, but I'm so happy to see Marvel's Wolverine. That was a very nice touch, that nice one they added. That was pretty great, to be honest. Really enjoyed it. So they basically just know as much as we know. They didn't really have anything. Another Logan, very here Knuckles. Usually, did a solid action mixed with NCU style narrative. Wolverine standalone being branded the creative director. Okay, so it won't. Obviously, you're gonna expect it to be a brawler because it's Wolverine. Goddamn, he's a brawler. He's a brawler type of character, so you're kind of gonna expect that of Wolverine. There's nothing big to say. Oh, what else he's gonna do on anything like that. But I really like the Uncharted. When is that release date? Did they give out a release date for the Uncharted that's coming? So Uncharted. Not a film, Uncharted 4 remastered PC. When is that coming? I don't think there is any quite news in that of protagonist art. Committed to releasing on PC in 2020 when reportedly it's a claim title there is a down that was funny, like, because Horizon Zero Dawn came out in 2019 and came to PC in 2020. So anticipated. I wonder if it's going to other person has yet to be announced. Oh, I don't know. Probably gonna give it 1 year kind of wait and then release it next year on PC. But I'm glad to hear Uncharted is coming to PC. Uncharted film in February 2022. There's no date. Legend. So they basically just reiterate something that is said already. There is no date. There is no date. There is 2016 last year. Apparently, Epic previously offered $2 million to make that happen, but Sony seems to have gone in a different direction. Legacy League will be released in early 2022. Okay. So there's no specific, but there's a period, early 2022. So it could be anything between January to April of 2022. So fascinating to see how that turns out. Quite interesting. Be very in tune to see what happens. But yeah, that's basically all that the really shown that was really kind of interesting to me. God of War was fine. It looks great. It's not really coming to PC, so it's not really top of my list. Spider-Man 2 looks good. Venom, who could have thought? So it's kind of interesting to see how that plays out if they bring it to PC or when they bring it to PC. Because if you're bringing that to PC, you're going to have to bring all the two Spider-Man to PC. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how long it'll take those newer titles to come to PC, or they're just going to focus on the older titles and all that business. They're remastering Grand Theft Auto 5 for another time. So that's kind of annoying. And most of the games that was from other companies were already shown at E3. There was a couple of them, about 2-3, that was never seen, and it was from Asian companies. I think it's Japan, but let's just say Asian just in case it's not. But yeah, I'm quite intrigued and interested. So that's pretty much it for what they have shown. I hope you liked the bit. Hope you enjoy the stream and everything. They're gonna give us some music to go out for like 4 minutes, and then we end it. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for joining me. And I really appreciate if you like, subscribe, and leave a comment on the reaction. And without further ado, I really appreciate you guys, and I really appreciate swinging on by. So, love, respect, Gamelander, out. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting out. We're out
in all 50 states.
Oh shit, wrong thing playing. Where's thing supposed to be playing? Hey! Oh man, I don't need to all the night. Only all the night. I wanna get you one more time. Wanna do it 1 2 9. I wanna get you off my mind. One more time, one more time, one more time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Tim, I wanna go home. I just wanna keep it going all night long.
Get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I do it all before I die. I wanna get it on tonight. I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I wanna get you one more time, one more time, one more time, one more time. And every way you get me, started off fine, now just one more time. Raise a storm and go where we've never gone before. We have sworn to never